How the hell is everybody doing? Clint from the Doorway 2, doing another one of those reviews you guys all seem to start digging. This time it's going to be for a band called Polyphozia. The album is called Suitcase of Voices. It's coming out on Nefarious Industries on November 13th on all digital platforms. Interesting about this goddamn band is they are from China, and it's half Americans over there and Chinese nationals kind of putting a band together. And it's one of the coolest kind of indie post-rock, emo-y kind of alt-bizarre bands I've heard in a while. If you can mix things like Sunny Day Real Estate, Shudder to Think, and I would say even elements of like Green Magnet School and maybe even Sensefield. There's some really cool, interesting things going on here. Again, Polyphozia is the way I think you pronounce it. I'm going to play you track number 2 off this record right now, and that is entitled Question. And here we go. We'll talk a little bit more about the band once we listen to this.
Did people refer to capital letters as cash before caps lock became a fundamental
So yeah, there's some shoegaze, there's some progginess, there's post-rock. Like I said, there's just some really interesting sounds in here. But the Sensefield and Sunny Day Real Estate and Shudder to Think, I think, really kind of plays into what it is. And then, like I said, there's shoegaze elements, but it's more in the kind of just guitar tones and the reverbiness where like old project bands used to do it. And it kind of gives you that almost later day Swerve Driver and things along those lines. Just really, really goddamn interesting. I love the way the vocals emote and kind of work with the avant kind of guitars and the heavy bass lines and the grooves that are happening. And yeah, there's even a funkiness at times to it, but it's that bizarre funkiness that works really well. Rather than keep rambling on about one song, I'm going to play another song, which is track number 4, and it's called Sandwich. So that's kind of where the more the indie rock kind of side comes, and it reminds me, I know in a loose way, is like the Pixies or like early Soul Asylum, or it's even got some like Replacements or Sugar kind of vibes to it. It's kind of that poppy indie rock that kind of is almost punk and nasty at times, or just kind of weird, bizarre alt, and just stays within that kind of really cool, weird quirkiness. But like I said, I really hear a lot of the Pixies in that as well too. Just love the way the melodies are odd, bizarre, and strange, and they just kind of keep working throughout everything that they do. It's almost something that you would think that you might hear on, labels like Touch and Go, or Twin Tone back in the days, or things along those lines. Maybe even Sub Pop, like some of the stranger things that came out on Sub Pop when they were the more weirdo stuff, or I mean, even kind of Sebado-ish, man. I mean, that's kind of where maybe this is all leading to. Anyway, I'm gonna play you another track because there are 10 of them, and I'm gonna play you track number 7, which is called "Foolish."
In the mood for gasoline, the fuel that runs my heart in all its green. In a red race car, chasing money, with unseen rusting on the chassis. Keep it up! Keep it up!
So that one kind of is another twist and turn, and kind of reminds me of that kind of post-punk, kind of maybe even death rocky kind of vibe. Kind of really has that Gangrene Killing Joke kind of almost sometimes feeling like it's parts of Sisters of Mercy or something. Like this band's all over the place, but they're just super talented at what they're doing, and they're super catchy. I guess they're really well known in China, and they're from Wenzhou, is I guess the way you say it, in China. And they're a 4-piece. Record comes out, like I said, in November. It's on Nefarious Industries. It's definitely something you guys should check out if you want something a little different, a little left of center, but yet it can still, catch people's ears, and you can start having people listen to other music by bringing bands in like this to them so they can hear. Polyphozia again, Suitcase of Voices. I am going to play a little bit of one more song, and that is track 9, and it is called Wordless Walk. And I did that on purpose because Wordless Walk was a whole 35 seconds long. That was an intro into the last track called The Bus. And that kind of is really soulful and feeling, and it kind of reminds me of like Pavement and stuff like that. So, again, Polyphozia, damn impressive record. Nefarious Industries, you got something pretty cool going on here. I will leave links down to the Bandcamp to be able to purchase it, as well as links to the band as well. If you like what I do as far as reviews, interviews, or you like checking out my stuff that I do musically, doorway2.com will be a link down at the bottom of this as well. Like and subscribe to the YouTube, Facebook pages, and then just comment if you can, man. We really love comments. Once again, Clint from the Doorway 2. Thanks again, and see ya.